What's up, friends of the good moon? This is Manni and welcome to as much damage output as you can possibly have in War Robots at up to 1100 meters range right here with all max level booster thermonuclear reactor times 2 level 6 on this Fury because it only has 2 passive slots. We have the damage booster active right here with for additional 5% damage output, and we have 3 times Mark II level 12 max Flux, okay? And for those who don't know, the Flux is much better at long range than the Trebuchet because it has a much higher damage per minute, sustained damage output right there. So I thought he was gonna activate his stealth right here, the Pursuer, and that is why I have the Quantum Raider on it, so I can stealth counter all the stealth robots, but he actually didn't activate the stealth yet. But I can still kill him now that he's in stealth because the Lancelot is at the same level of height, so I can just shoot in the general direction and stealth denied. Okay? And there's a Fury over there. Look at how quick the the damage take or HP from him goes down. It is so crazy, man. And that you can do that damage at up to 1100 meters in War Robots, right? And this is just one Fury. Triple kills so far. Let me just show you guys how you can use this max deep damage setup for ultra long range that even bypasses energy shields, you know, and dominate a map completely. I activated the Quantum Raider module, and you see this Pursuer is almost killed. It's almost destroyed. He just came in. And it's very likely a Mark II level 12 max Pursuer, because this is the high-end Champions League. Most people do have their robots, most of the enemies I'm checking at the end of the round usually have Mark II level 12 stuff. Not all of it necessarily. Some weapons are still Mark II level 11 or 10, or some stuff is Mark 1 level 12, but most of the stuff is still really highly leveled, and what you can do with this is just insane. The damage output is just brutal, guys, and of course I'm showing this because also you guys asked to see some more max module stuff. You want to see how the stuff looks when it's maxed out, because obviously you want to know, does it make sense to go for these setups? Does it make sense to get 3 Flux and put them on a Fury and equip 2 thermonuclear reactors to it and try to snipe and dominate the map from a long range? And I think it does make sense considering what we're doing here right now. A Spectre got completely flattened in the air while he landed and he was already dead, and that's ultra long range. Now you could argue and say, sure, a Dragoon would do even more damage, and that's true, but the Dragoon has only 600 meters range, okay? So there's a massive damage distance difference right here. You can take out that Dragoon guy at ultra long range and he won't even be able to do anything against you. On Canyon, for example, right? On Yamantau, on Springfield, these ultra dedicated sniper maps. And I'm showing you all those things here in this video, where you're gonna see Yamantau, you're gonna see Springfield, and the coolest position you can be on Springfield too, with a Flux Fury, by the way. I'm showing this to you later. As always, guys, I want to say this here. If you do enjoy this video, you like the content, you find it funny, you enjoy seeing this stuff maxed out and see how it does, maybe it helps you make a decision whether or not you want to go for certain things and put your effort into those and spend resources and whatnot, right? Then, yeah, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and, you know, get yourself, you know, notified about upcoming videos with the notification bell thingy that's also there, right? So, 900 meters over there, and I can just absolutely help out. My team is more than 900 meters away, and I just take it out from all the way over here. And I'm not just dealing a little bit of damage. No, I'm just and it's done, you know? This is so crazy, man. The Flux is really deadly. Also, Adrian, our other War Robot influencer and YouTuber, who also says that this is pretty much the ultimate damage dealer at long range. That it doesn't really get anywhere above this when it comes to the damage output at 1,100 meters range, right? Because the Trebuchet has such a long recharge between the shots, so we're gonna really reuse as much damage output as you can possibly have here at this range. And and the next thing is this psychological component. You're getting hit by a continuous beam of light, and you just want to get out of the line of sight, you know? You just want to get in safety. It is so horrible to be shot at by this thing. It's so annoying. And look how everybody stealth jumps just to, okay, please stop shooting, right? And I have Quantum Raider module for this very same reason, so I can just keep shooting, right? I don't need to stop. And that's just cool. I love it. I love running the, because You could also use the lockdown module, of course, and lock people down and kill them this way, and you know, make their stealth less useful as well because they're sitting on the ground or they can't activate the stealth or whatnot. But I actually enjoy running Quantum Raider because it makes it so that they okay. Whew. Alright, I'm in safety. I activated stealth. And I'm getting killed. Anyways, it's just crazy. The Flux, man, it is so crazy. So I'm sitting here behind this little column. You have seen me use this column plenty of times already. So I'm just sitting right here and enjoying the fact that he can't hit me here. You can see how his laser just goes into this little column and he can't hit me there. And he probably doesn't actually understand or realize what exactly is happening right there. Maybe he doesn't see why he was not dealing damage to me. But see, he's dropping in another robot fresh with full HP. And I just deal a lot of damage. What type of robot is this? It takes so much health. Is it a dock? I think it's a dock, isn't it? Yeah. And see, even the continuous damage output, a trebuchet would deal next to no damage anymore. It's like nothing you would do when you're constantly firing at your reloading cap. And the Flux, it doesn't matter if you recharge the Flux all the way and fire it empty, or if you just keep it firing when you're empty. Just fire. It doesn't matter. There's no reloading damage curve. The trebuchet has a damage curve where if you want to see the trebuchet video with the Fury, check out up here, max level trebuchet, without modules back then, but still max level. And it shows you also a graph in the video where I explain to you the reloading curve, because the first few seconds of reloading on the trebuchet, you lose damage per minute drastically. It just makes no sense for you to fire. You deal next to no damage. You need to let that thing recharge all the way to keep the maximum damage per minute that you can run. And this weapon here, the Flux, doesn't care. It just recharges the same static DPS all the time. We have just gotten 15 kills and dealt 1.9 million damage and completely obliterated the enemy team. Do you know how freaking frustrating it is to be fired upon by this Flux Fury all the time? You spawn somewhere on the map, and no matter where the heck you are, this guy's gonna get you all the time. So let's run on Yamantau. First off, I didn't run the Fury immediately. I ran in with the Hellburner here. I have this super sped up so you can just see what I'm doing here. Capture the center beacon, running in, doing a double kill or double explosion, getting this Rogatka almost killed. My friend finished him off. With this explosion, I finished him off, or got him almost completely, and then here, also the same thing happens with this Kamiho. Now, we've got the center beacon, and that is a good opportunity for me to just jump in here and walk my fat ass over to the lower left side and, you know, get myself ready and grill whatever this is over there in just one go. Did you see that, man? Just, I don't know, I don't even know what it was. It's such a tiny little pixel over there. I don't know what it is, but it's just, and there it's gone. And so I just keep my weapons empty. Now I want to walk to the left side, and I know I won't be able to fire for a while because there's this column in the way. So I fire empty my weapons just before I do this, and then I go over here. Now it's target practice time. What are we gonna go for? I'm obviously going to look for targets that do not have any kind of physical shield. The physical shield breaks the deal. It ruins your damage. You can't deal any damage against a physical shield robot. But a Fury over there is very dangerous because he got a lot of range usually. I don't know what he's running, Dragoons or Trident or something. And that is why I feel like this Fury up there must be taken out, right? And but at the same time, I see that none of my team is somehow paying attention to the beacon. I don't quite understand how they can let the beacon get me captured right this, but hopefully he's gonna take care of it before they have it, and thankfully they did. Whew, that was a close one, because if they had been able to spawn there, that would have been bad. Now we battle a Fury with Dragoons against a Fury with Flux. And however, the Dragoon Fury also has the Chimera on it, so it's not quite a fair duel, and he probably doesn't have the damage modules inside and the booster running. So we were probably a good 20% stronger when it comes to the thing. And keep in mind, he's got Chimera on it as well, and not 3 Dragoons. But still, 600 meters range and good damage output overall also on the Chimera, and there's no way for me to cover myself from rockets. Anyways, he basically is almost destroyed now, and I'm pretty much good. And like I said, I've got long range. I've got ultra long range. And here's a tip that I've said in a separate video. I'm going to say, make it so that he thinks he could get in range. I'm staying exactly at 350, and this way he thinks, okay, I only need to make 2 steps to get in range. And since he thinks he can actually get that done, he comes out. and that is his doom. I'm walking backwards, he realizes, oh no, he knows, and that's it, he's done. He wouldn't get in range anymore. So we've taken care of that Fury. He tried to get us. He really tried to counter us right here. But all I had to do is just walk backwards for a while, and then he won't be able to do it anymore, you know? He can't get me. Whew! Alright, let's keep going right here. Grill half of this, whatever it is. It's a, what is it? I don't even know what it was. I can barely see it. It's so small on the screen, and the screen is a little bit further away than it is for you probably. Maybe you saw it, what it was. I couldn't tell right here. This is a Lancelot. As long as his physical shield turns right-wise, I could hit him, but I see an Hize. And a Hize is like a really, really nice thing to kill, because he, you know, what is he gonna do? He can try to dash, but his energy shield will not help him. The Lancelot right now is a threat, because he's walking towards the beacon, so as long as he's looking towards the upright position there, I may as well just keep the pressure on and help get this guy destroyed. See that? That's a massive tank, and I'm actually dealing a lot of damage to him. He looked at me for a second, asking like, what the heck is it that just keeps hammering into me from the side? And then he realized, uh-oh. And then, uh-oh, we have two guys coming up from up there, guys. They are like, okay, it's enough with you. I'm so sick of you killing me every time I spawn over there. I'm gonna get you now. And that's what these guys are doing, right? So it's two people. If it was just one guy, I could get it done. But this is a Raven. Look how the Raven, that's probably still max level, gets just instantly destroyed. Like super quick. Look at this. Boom, he's gone. If it was just one guy, I could have won, because I would have activated Quantum Radar module and I would have killed the Pursuer, for example, or the Raven. But unfortunately, it was two people attacking me at the same time, making sure that this onslaught that I've been doing to these guys is ending. Quantum Radar module active here, and fourth salvo puts him out of the robot. Dang it, I was slightly out of range there for this one. We're gonna jump into Springfield in just a second. I just want to show you how the match ended, so you can see how much we have done and how much damage was coming from the Fury, you know? Because if you know how much I've done damage afterwards with this robot right here, then you can probably have an estimate and see how much we must have done with the Fury only. Godlike already. I don't have the sunglasses with me. Otherwise, I should have probably put them on. Boom. So we've gotten the Fury, the Spectre also. I don't know why I cut this off. Now I'm at low HP here, and kill. There we go. Alright, so jumping into the next robot, but the match was already over. I wouldn't do anything anymore. So maybe we have done a good 400, 500,000 with the Spectre at the end, but the other 1.7 million or whatever was only the Fury with ultra long. Well, actually, that was the Hellrunner still doing another 300,000 maybe, or 200,000. Probably 300 very fast. So maybe it's just 1.4 million damage. But keep in mind, this is not Canyon. You don't have perfect line of sight to enemies all the time, right? There's going to be some downtimes. And considering that, the Fury has really done a good job, I would say. So let's jump into the next one. And, oh, I forgot. No, I wanted to show how I got here. To the right here is a little slope. If you find the right position, then you can walk up this ramp and this slope right here, even all by yourself, but it will take you a good 40 seconds or so, because you're walking very slow with 1 kph or so upwards the hill. And you find the right things, you can walk up here on Springfield, and you can cover the entire map from here. It's so insane. And let's just show you what you can do from right here with this insane setup. Like I said, there isn't really any more damage to be able to get done in any way. Dealing a lot of good damage to the Spectre right there, but he's still there, and he's got the repair module equipped, so he can repair himself. I'm trying to get in whatever this is over there. Couldn't get it. Okay. So what is this? Is that a Kazakh? I think that was a Kazakh. I don't know. He's a tanker probably. Just ending the match. So there it is. We're dealing some good damage. You realize, oh no, he's getting hit by these lasers. I'm gonna go behind cover. Switching back to the Quantum Radar module to finish off this Spectre here real fast, so that my team there does not get taken out by the jumping Spectre. And look how freaking awesome you can cover the entire map from here, no matter where they are. This beacon, our beacon to the right, no matter where they go, they get completely hit by this. Look at this. This position is just insane. It is so amazing. You could also walk down from here on the concrete positions further down and still be higher up. But I wanted to be up on the hill because I do have the range to support this. Sometimes you also see a pattern with Gecko sitting up here. I've had that a few times, and it's very annoying because it's very hard to get in range to take this guy out. There's no way for you to take him out, even with 600-meter Dragoons. You see this guy is behind this tower right there, and he's at 700 meters. He can't step out here and hit me with Dragoons, for example, or Tridents, because then he would stand in the middle of the bridge and get taken out by my team. So there is no way to counter this setup right here other than using Trebuchets or Flux yourself. Here, a perfect hitting. Look at this. I'm having this guy to the right targeted, and that's why I was perfectly able to hit this guy even without Quantum Radar module. He probably thinks I'm a cheater because I perfectly hit him and I didn't have Quantum Radar module active and he was in stealth. It's because there was a guy at the same level targeted, and that's why I was able to do this. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was the maximum power you can have on a Fury at ultra range with a Flux. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy watching the video. Maybe it helps you guys, like I said, figuring out whether or not you want to go for Flux or want to put a thermonuclear reactor on your Fury. I guess this is kind of the point of these videos, to suggest or not suggest a certain fitting, and have you guys an idea whether or not you want to go for it. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.